school is a lot more than just their classroom for some kids, and it's where they get their meals. It's where they get, the attention from their classmates they might not get at home. It's where they get attention and care from the adults that are here. That's a long stretch for some kids where they go without some of that attention, some of that, that love and care that we try to provide, to the best of our ability here at school. So, now that it's my 9th year teaching, you kind of just, it's humbling. It's sad in some cases knowing that, certain students go home and they might say they love going home. They don't got to do their work. They don't got to be around their teachers, etc. But, if they could have their choice, I think some would still choose to be in school, hanging out with their friends and being around their teachers. I like to eat lunch in the cafeteria with my students, which I know to a lot of teachers that might sound really odd considering that's our planning time. That is our time to kind of take a breath and maybe get some work done or just sit in peace and quiet, which I do that from time to time. But, I found that I really enjoy going in there and the students really enjoy it too. And, if they didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't be spending my time, in the cafeteria, in the chaos. But it just gives me one more opportunity to have really nonchalant, non-academic conversations that I think are crucial to getting to know the kids. I like to kind of take the reins myself and at least be the first one to kind of make contact. In some cases, a student will willingly share what's bothering them. In some cases, you get the very typical, no, I'm fine, it's okay. And then you try and carefully probe and like, hey, I'm here if you need to talk, and you'll get the same typical I'm okay. And then if I kind of get a sense that there's more to the story that they're not ready to open up to me about, I might get a hold of our behavior interventionist that kind of serves as a counselor. I might refer to them to our dean of students, who's really good at communicating with kids that are having a rough go of it. Or in some cases, I might just give them their space and maybe follow up a day or two later. If it is butted up right to a holiday break where I might not see them, I might contact home and just say, hey, Susie or Billy looked like they were having a moment, or they looked a little off. I just wanted you to know that I tried to speak to them. Maybe if you could ask them once they get home and let me know what's going on, so if I need to do anything differently at school or make some adjustments, I can do that too. There's a balance between giving them their space, but I think being persistent and continuing to show up for that student. Maybe they're just not used to an adult taking any interest in how they're feeling, and that might be why they're putting up a wall. Walls can all be broken down. It might take a lot more swings with a hammer with some students. But I think just being persistent and continuing to show up and just letting them know in a calm, private manner, whether it's a conversation, a note on their desk. My kids are probably going to forget 75, 80, if not more % of what I've taught them from a content standpoint, but hopefully they can remember me sitting at lunch with them, or me going to their basketball game, or me just playing a card game at snack time with them, and they're going to remember those things. So I just think that's why it's at the top of my priority list as a teacher every single day, because at the end of the day, teachers were just trying to make an impact on kids.